guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mama Yet's in the building. The one, the only, fierce, foxy, fabulous, live and direct in her sitting room. And if you want to know how I got this yellow eyes, dark lips kind of thing going with my head wrap, I've got a mini tutorial at the end of this tutorial. Yes, mini tutorial at the end of this tutorial, how you do a red wrap. Jesus Christ. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you are not following me on Instagram or Twitter, I post more there as well. So yeah, thank you so much, and peace, love, and hair grace. Take care, guys. So the tutorial will be coming after this segments. Yeah, fancy. Yes. Hi guys, take care. So on this side, I am going to do the eye makeup. I probably won't speak as much, so you guys bear with me. So what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to take the white concealer from the Revolution. I'm just going to show you guys. What I've done is on the top part of this side, I've used the P. Louise just to, first I used my MAC Pro Conceal, then I've used the P. Louise just to pat it down. Now I'm going to take this. Just need a small mirror, and I'm just going to try and pat it down. It might get messy, but what you do is when you finish, you just clean it out. So there, we've got a bit of white concealer, because what I really want is for the bottom yellow to pop more than the top yellow. So I'm going to first start off with the Splash, Rainbow Splash OPV palette. I'm going to use Atlantis. Which one? This one here. Oh, tell a lie, sorry. That one. I'm going to use not a big fluffy brush, but enough just to pat the color in there. Because if you want the yellow to stay, you want to pat, not really go woof woof, but pat, if that makes any sense. So it's like a pat. And you see what I'm doing. So you pat and swivel, pat and swivel. Now, if you have any other old clean brush, just go on top there and just clean it out a little bit. Okay, the next color, because obviously I'm trying to do it in gradients, I'm going to take the Juvia's Place Zulu palette, this one. I'm going to take the yellow in Zulu. A bigger brush. It's fluffier, but it's very dense. And I'm going to pack the color in there. So pat, pat, pat. I'm going to take my tiny mirror, because obviously I want you guys to see what I'm doing, and I'm going to pat. Yeah, we're almost getting to where I like the color, so I'm just going to pat one more time, because I'm trying to get it gradient. Like I said, we're patting, we're not rubbing, because that to get the color to stay. Go back with the brush before and just give it a good tidy. The final color I used, now we need to get a flat brush. See, you've got a flat brush. The Melt Cosmetics Neon. It's got a slightly bit of glitter in it. Once again, we're patting, not rubbing out. If you really want this yellow to stay. Thing about this neon, it has a lot of fallout, so it's a brighter yellow than all the other yellows I have. There, that's how you build yellow. And bearing in mind, this is slightly more brighter because remember I put the white underneath the on top of that. So now what you're going to do is you take a wipe and you just wipe away any excess, any white concealer. Now we're not going to do a mascara, because if you do mascara before, it's going to show. No matter how many, I've done this video like a couple of times, I know now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a Vegas Nay lash from Vegas Nay. I've already taken it out of the box, but I love Vegas Nail Lash. I'm going to put the lash on and I'm going to come back. Alright guys? So I put my lashes on off camera. And what I will say is when you're doing this kind of yellow, for one lash I use a white glue. But this one I did use black, but it is very tricky. You need to be very, very careful, obviously, so if you don't stain. With the black glue, you can stain your whatchamacallit, the eyeshadow. But what I would suggest is either you go back and just tidy up. So I've tidied up underneath my eyes a little bit, but I'm going to do a little bit more, and then I'm going to put my primer on. Because the reason I've left a bit of yellow on the corner is because I'm coming back there anyway with whatchamacallit, with a bit of glitter, and I'm going to go over it a little bit more, so it's not a problem. Let me just tidy up a little bit as much as I can. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to start doing the foundation. I'm not going to speak a lot on that one because I don't want this video to be too long. But today I'm going to be using some cute things. I'm using the Marc Jacobs primer. Today I'm going to be using my ever faithful, one of my favorite foundations. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I really like this foundation. It's this one, the Tiramisu, or the Becca. Those are my go-to foundations. I do like the Marc Jacobs one as well, but and I've got the balanced one anyway, but I'll do. So I'm just, you know, using this one today. Okay, next I'm going to take the Born This Way concealer in Chestnut. So now I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Kunafa powder. It's one of my favorite powders, apart from the Fenty Beauty Honey. I really do like this powder. First, before I jump into that, I'm going to take my foundation brush to go over the corners. I completely forgot. I normally do that just to sort of like even it out. Okay, now we can do the le baking. I don't really bake, like I said, guys, because, you know, the older you get, you don't really need to bake because the powder just sits straight into your skin. I just pat it on. And just use a brush just to wipe away the excess. Next, I will take my Morphe Showmance bronzer, which is this one here, and I use it to contour the cheekbones. I go back with the Huda Beauty Kunafa powder and I go underneath my cheekbones. Before I used to use concealer underneath the cheeks, but I now realize that by just putting powder here, that worked. Can you see? It's still, because, you know, if you want to bake for a long time, I don't really, like I said, don't need to bake. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in with my bronzer. Just bronzer the cheeks a little bit more. I have, everybody knows, I love this contour, whatchamacallit, it's the Becca Deep Golden. It's a bit cracked, but sister still loves it, and it does a job. So I just take it, tap, tap, tap. I just go in that corner right there, just to give me. It's like that little corner right there, just to give me that extra bit of, go back in with my powder just to brush off anything else. So I go in with my dark deep over everything. This is a massive brush, but let me use a smaller. I'll just go back with the same brush I use. Just tap underneath. And there we go. That's the makeup part. Now, what I will do is a bit of tiny bit of blush, very tiny blush, because we don't really need that much blush. We've got a little bit of Becca. This is the Lantana brush. It's another broken one, but my sisters and brothers. It's one of my favorite blushes. Just put a little bit on the. Okay. So we've done that. Next thing is I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to do now. So obviously because I want a bit of yellow underneath, so I'm going to go in with the last yellow I used. Just going to go in with a generic eyeliner. It's a glitter eyeliner, so I'm just going to put it in there. About almost poking yourself in the eye with these things. Pretty much almost done. The chaos, oh my goodness, the chaos. Okay, so the pièce de résistance, I'm loving. So I've got this, oh my goodness, where's the thing? So I'm going to use the AnGlowla from Crayon Case. Yes, hunty, yes. Okay. We got some lips for you guys. So I'm using Crayon Case Blackboard. This one's called Blackboard. So I put on my outfit. It's just a jumpsuit. I'll put a long, what do I call it? What do I put? A full-length photo of the outfit I had. I wore it the other day. Just got a vest on and stuff. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do now, I've put my hair in. I'm just gonna do a really quick tutorial. I'm praying to God this thing works out. I saw this girl, Brittany, she used to be called Little Reds on Instagram. I'll try and link her Instagram. She did a tutorial and I've been using that kind of concept as well to do my, so I've got a little bit of fabric I've just wrapped in. I put it in. So first of all, what I'll do is I have my daughter's, this is my daughter's what do you call it, baby hair thing. So I put that in to give it the length. I'm going to zoom you guys out a little bit more so you can see the full glory of my beauty corner. So we're going to do that. So you put that in, you push it forward so that basically it'll give you the height that you need and stuff like that. So I've just got my brown and yellow fabric. Take that over my head. You can always tuck stuff in, so it's not a problem. Make sure it's about the length that you want. And then you go. Take it round. Tie once. Tie twice. Tuck it in at the back. Let's turn around for you guys. So I'm going to tuck it at the back. So that's tucked in at the back. I'm just going to take whatever excess I have and then just tuck. So that's it. That's your head wrap. The quickest head wrap you can find. And that's your head wrap. Done. So yeah, so we put some earrings and I've got some big hoops. And the hoop don't want to go inside. This earring is just unbelievable. Cooperates with me. Here we go. So that's one earring in. Another earring in. And there you go. Oh, don't forget the skindinavia, y'all. So some finishing spray. Ooh, fabulous. Make sure your head wrap is nice and secure. Oh, look, guys. Ooh. and the head wrap is disgracing me from the back. Ooh, child. Make sure it's all tucked in. So there you go. So this is your head wrap. Yeah. So this is my mini tutorial. Yellow Spring makeup, black lips, head wrap. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Yeah. What else do I want to say? Okay. Alright guys, I will try and do another tutorial as much as I know I don't post as much as I should. I've got a really busy life, but if you don't follow me on YouTube, on Instagram, that's where I post every day on Instagram. But I will make an effort this next couple of weeks to post at least even as minimum 2 times a week. Because I think I've lost some subscribers. I'm not really stressed. I'm just here to enjoy myself, show you guys how to do makeup, and have a great time and get to know me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a get to know me tag or just like question and answer. So if you do want to ask me questions, skincare wise, stuff like that, you know, that kind of thing, let me know. All right, guys, take care. Peace, love, and here goes. Yeah, hunty. Yeah. Bye, bye, guys.